everybody? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. Last time on the channel, we got a second place Steve kind of a game, and you know what? Those get second place degrees. You'll notice that there's an extra game in my match history. Folks, I accidentally played a game off stream, and we'll get into it as we load into the Jade Room today. It's not like I was sleepwalking and then I decided to go over to my PC and turn it on and then play a Hanchan in the Jade Room. That's not what happened. I started recording a YouTube video, and then I realized I had some kind of time-sensitive Discord messages to attend to, so I gotta just stop the recording halfway. You'll be lucky to know if you're a believer on this channel, if you're not a hate watcher like some anti-stance of Los Ratones that I know. If you're a love watcher of the channel, you'll be glad to know that I crushed it. We got a second place finish again, really cementing myself as the channel to go to if you want to watch someone succeed, but not too much. Folks, we're loading back into the Jade Room today. We've loaded in already. We're starting the game. At the top of the game, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the genre lately, make sure to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Jamie Page writes, I'm playing with my worm every day of the week, baby. Okay, thank you so much. This is renowned musician, producer, composer, artist Jamie Page. Thank you so much for the kind words. Yusong, what's that in reference to? What the F is going on there? Look, I'm not 100% sure what happened, but I'm 99% sure that in the video, like, oh my god, we picked the wrong tile. That's such bad RNG, but that's okay. You know what? We're not gonna get tilted. This is a pretty strong hand. Riichi, Pinfu, maybe a little bit of all simples. If I had to put money on it, there is a non-zero chance that in every single Riichi Mahjong video, at some point I will say the phrase, who up pawning with a worm right now? Just something, who up Riichiing with a worm? Something along those lines, okay? Holy burge. I mean, this is an all simples hand if I've ever seen one. 6 of bamboo is oingo boingo, right? 6 of bamboo, Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, all simples. Like, that's such a good hand right there. I will not hesitate, though. It's on sight, as some would say. It's on sight if someone discards a 5 of bamboo or a 4 of characters. I'm up pawning with my worm right now. And there it is, folks. If you're playing the Yusong drinking game at home, that's the first sip right there. Just kidding. Don't do that. There's no such thing, and I don't condone any of that. I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now and a whole bunch of other goodies. So thank you so much to everyone who's supporting me on Patreon. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there. It's truly the best way to support the channel. Welcome to Kinkajo. Thank you so much. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but welcome to the Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. It really means the world to me, folks. It really means the world to me. And I'm recording these videos like during a hiatus. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not currently, there's no videos hitting the channel, so you know, I appreciate the support even more. I promise you, I'm not like, you know, reading all these Gmail notifications like, ha, I don't have to do anything. No, I'm like, no, we gotta desperately get back to bringing the people what they want. High octane Mahjong content, baby. Now, in that high octane content, have we been unable to advance our hand at all in the last few turns? Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, we're still trying our darndest. And that's what matters. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate you asking. I'm doing okay outside of the game. I have some, you know, a little unfortunate here, right? We would be in Fur 10 if we were waiting for the 2 or the 5 of characters. And I don't really like that. Okay, Right Lord's gonna sumo and they're gonna remain the dealer seat. Honestly, kind of okay, honestly, kind of cowardly behavior that they wouldn't call Riichi there. I mean, if I were me, I would call Riichi there. You got Riichi all simples, red 5. I understand that they had a pretty garbo weight. It's a single tile weight on the 4 of circles or the 5 of circles. I think the 4 of circles. I know we literally just saw their tile. Apparently, I got the memory of a goldfish. Okay, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. I mean, this hand is so bad otherwise. This hand is genuinely so bad otherwise. 8 orphans? I'm going for 8 orphans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yusong, what about the second west wind? No. In this house, we only count unique orphans. Oh, 9 orphans. Okay. I mean, it's kind of bringing the heat right now. What do we want to see? Green dragon, we want to see Southwind. Southwind looking a little spicy. 9 of bamboo. I mean, this isn't even good Riichi Mahjong commentary. I'm literally just telling you what tiles go into 13 Orphans right now. But yeah, I mean, it's probably not gonna happen. And now every time this happens, I gotta say this. Well, I hope this isn't the thumbnail, or I hope this is the thumbnail. But now you know that if... Oh my god, there's a chance this is actually the thumbnail. Holy frick, there's a chance this is actually the thumbnail. All right, well, it's gonna be interesting either way. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game? I'm doing okay. I've realized I'm never gonna be able to tell another anecdote. I'm literally one tile away from Tenpai. Oh my god, I might call Riichi. I might genuinely call Riichi. I'm not supposed to call Riichi. It's a Yakuman with or without Riichi, like some U2 lyrics that I know. I can't run. Okay, don't do it. Don't do it. With Riichi. Okay, it didn't even rhyme. It didn't even fit the rhyme scheme. Green Dragon, we would love that in our hand. We would genuinely love that in our hand. 9 of Bamboozlers, we would love that in our hand. And guess what? Like a Better Call Saul character, we got some plausible deniability here, right? It kind of just looks like we're going for a half flush in the circle suit. And so people aren't thinking, oh, this bozo's going for 13 Orphans. We got to be a little careful here. I think we cut... No, let's just... I mean, 8 of circles is going to make some people's ears perk up. Like, this is a pretty spicy tile to get rid of all of a sudden. In retrospect, I'm glad that I did it. Now that I have like a million West Winds to discard as safe tiles. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not a safe tile at all. I don't want to throw 7 of circles. I'm legally... and contractually, no, dude, no, people are gonna be so mad. People are gonna be so mad at me. People are gonna, go ahead, be mad at me. Actually, go ahead and be mad at me. See if I give a frick. Honestly, I'm not scared at all of the comment section. Go ahead, leave your most ruthless comment. Go ahead, I'll fold this in any day of the week. I'll fold this in any day. Never want to know what my neighbors think of me, by the way. Literally never, ever want to know what my neighbors think of me. I was 1 tile away from Tenpai. I was not in Tenpai. East 1, repeat 1, folding 13 Orphans. So that's not the thumbnail. That's genuinely not the thumbnail. So now it's so fricked up. But like, I don't want to deal into this deal or Riichi unless we absolutely have to. If at any point we drew into Tenpai there, yeah, I would have YOLO slammed it. I'm not a buffoon. If we have a Yakuman chance, we're legally obligated. It's 32,000 points. Yes, we would go for it. We were not in Tenpai though. You know what I mean? And that's it might seem like a small difference to you, but for me, it's literally, you know, it's literally everything. So I don't want to necessarily go for that hand. Green Dragons. There's only 2 copies of them left. We can't even chi or anything. One of the huge downsides of, you know, 13 Orphans is that you can neither pawn nor can you chi, you know, by the nature of the hand itself. So 3 Green Dragons already gone. I mean, if we draw into the last one, that's how you know that God is a sadist. So they're just gonna dangle the 13 Orphans in front. Thank God we did not draw it. Genuinely thank God that we did not draw it. Hopefully, Reitler does not sumo, and that's huge. That's genuinely huge for us. Getting out of this scot-free. Look, we're tied for 2nd right now. Are we also tied for 4th? Yes, but we're also tied for 2nd. You gotta keep that Riichi cup half full, you know what I mean? Doesn't sound quite right coming out of my mouth, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm doing okay. You know, recently, I love telling you about what's been going on in therapy. It's the bread and butter of this channel. Welcome. It's the oversharing segment of the video. Therapy has taken a dark turn. And what I mean by that is, I think I have to start exercising. I know. But can I just be real with you? This is the point where I'm at, right? Where it's like, I've tried a lot of things. I've tried, you know, journaling. I've tried meditating, and it's helped. It's genuinely helped. The one thing that I have not genuinely tried consistently is moving my creaky bones, and you know, I have to do that now. It's the last thing, and it's like if this doesn't work, then I have to return to medication. Which, by the way, I'm a believer in medication. Okay, I'm not even like one of these bozos. I'm sorry. I shouldn't just start name calling. And I don't mean that, by the way. The bozos is just a part of the vernacular at this point. A leveler, that's so cute. You're going for 13 Orphans? Ha 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 ha. That's so cute. What a pipe dream. It's never gonna happen. Oh my god, imagine if it was still the thumbnail, though. And then people were like, oh, that's confusing, because he didn't win that 13 Orphans hand. Why is it the thumbnail? Did he actually clickbait us? That would be so cruel if he clickbaited us. Oh, that would be a. I mean, I don't want Left Lord to get 13 orphans. I mean, if they do, we feel really bad. I would love for someone to discard the last East Wind, thus destroying the 13 orphans chance. I mean, 9 of characters is good. It diminishes the chance that they draw into a 9 of characters. West Winds, it's a little bit spooky right now, because if someone discards a West Wind, I would want to get rid of my West Winds after that. You just don't want to deal in as you're doing so. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's kind of a safe tile for a little bit, for like a hot second, but then as you're trying to destroy Left Lord's hopes and dreams, you might accidentally end up dealing yourself in. How much do I actually believe that they got it? How much do I actually believe that they got it? I mean, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm not sure. What is our hand doing? What that hand do? I mean, we got like a Riichi Pinfu hand maybe cooking up. It's not super likely. 2 of characters, and we could start considering this hand a little bit more seriously. Okay, Right Lord's got that tile flow. This might be an hour-long banger, because we're what, 12 minutes in and we're still in East 1? Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, it's a dealer, Ron, so it's going to be pretty strong. A crossword kind of in the shadow run right now. Me, I'm sipping my tea and going, can't be me. I shouldn't be saying that. I shouldn't be tempting fate at all, because that very well could be us. But what I'm trying to say in a very roundabout way is that I'm glad that that's not us. You know what I mean? Someone's got to lose everything, their emotional well-being. I'm glad that that's not us. I gotta move my cookie bones. And if that doesn't work, I genuinely gotta return to medication. Here's the thing. When I was on antidepressants, it was okay. It was genuinely okay. It didn't make me like, I wasn't like pogging. You know what I mean? And I hate to use the actual medical terminology, but yeah, I wasn't pogging. Like, it didn't make me like, wahoo! Really, you like, it didn't make you long jump in Super Mario 64? What does wahoo mean? You know what I mean? It's like, it didn't make me be like, yes, every day is the best day of my life. It just made me like, oh, the lows aren't that low, which is honestly like a boon, But it wasn't doing that much for me. And so I stopped being on antidepressants. And in all of this, I tried a million, and by a million, I mean 3 different ones. None of them really worked. And then one of them, how do I want to put this very delicately, just in case like anyone else wants to go on antidepressants, like just be ready for this, okay? It's such a monkey's paw kind of a moment. This is how you know that God is kind of twisted the way that they designed this entire world. Is that like, okay, imagine that your entire Twitter timeline, and I'm gonna keep my voice down just in case anyone's watching this in public. Imagine that your entire Twitter timeline is filled with like NSFW, Genshin Impact, art, and that's okay. You know what I mean? And then imagine you start getting on antidepressants, and then that timeline is like no longer is anything. You know what? Like, you are entirely unaffected. Oh, okay, hang on, I gotta lock in. I have none safe left beef. I mean, 2 of circles makes a compelling argument, right? 2 of circles, as my advisory council be like. 2 of circles makes it a compelling argument. I'm gonna throw a terminal. Don't. Okay, it's a Chi Lamau, by the way. Right Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, this one went off the rails real quick. I'm 1 tile away from 7 pairs. All simples. No, I'm 2 tiles away now. I was always 2 tiles away. But you get the gist, right? Like, this hand could still become something. It's not entirely unlikely. I'm gonna keep a safe tile. I don't know. 2 of bamboo was fine keeping around too, but I'm gonna keep a green dragon for a safe tile. Save a dragon, ride a cowboy. You know what I mean? Just so like if the light in your life is seeing NSFW stuff, just know that antidepressants can maybe dim that light a little bit. We all get it. I didn't have to spell it out for you entirely, but we all know what Yusong's putting down. Oh no. People are gonna be so mad at me. Oh, no. I could get away with 7 of bamboo, right? Left Lord cut the 4 of bamboo. We know that a crossword is not waiting with a 5-6. I don't frick with that. I genuinely just don't frick with that. They could be waiting with an 8-9. They could be waiting with a pair of the 7s. None of this is very likely, but it could still happen. And I don't know about you, but I'm enjoying my second place Steve lot in life right now. I'm genuinely enjoying every minute of it, Jerry. So, like, don't deal into Right Lord. Ooh, okay. Right Lord, Chiing right now. But, oh, we would have had the nastiest tenpai you've ever seen in your entire adult life. I don't know what to discard. 3 of bamboo. Okay. I'm 1 tile away from tenpai right now. If I draw into it, oh no. If I draw into it and I can get, if I draw into any of these tiles, the 5 of circles or the 5 of bamboo, I will cut 7 of bamboo. It's extremely low odds that we end up winning this hand, but if we do, it's a Mongon, right? 7 pairs, Dora Dora, all simples. So 8,000 points if we are able to win this hand. Right, Lord? You and me could have ruled the city. All you had to do was literally play safe, and then we would have been fine. You're dealing into a 7,900 point hand. Did that feel good, right, Lord? I'm sorry to name and shame 7,700 point hand. I'm sorry to name and shame, but did that feel good for you? You and me could have ruled the city, as in we could have kept a crosslord eating dirt. Oh my god. Imagine if this is the thumbnail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I stupid? Or am I dancer? I mean... Imagine this is the thumbnail. Imagine Schrodinger's thumbnail. No, I hear it too. I would be annoyed as a viewer of this channel. Because you can't keep getting away with it. You can't just keep saying, imagine if this was the thumbnail with every single hand. So none of the and it wasn't like, oh, I never said to my psychiatrist, hey, I'm no longer enjoying my Twitter timeline. I got to get off these antidepressants. None of them were like really working for me. I don't know if the dosage was a little bit, funny or not quite right. And I genuinely believe in them. Like they did like pull me out of a very deep low. So like, big ups to antidepressants in general. Shout outs to SSRIs out there. Okay. Weird commentary today. But like, so that's fine. But anyway, I'm trying to move my creaky bones. And I was talking to my therapist about this and I was like, well, I don't like running. I don't like running. And then my therapist said something that blew my effing mind. She said some variation of, exercise doesn't have to be running. And I was like, I started seeing like the Matrix. I started seeing ones and zeros. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, wait a second. Yeah, exercise can be anything. Exercise can be jumping jacks. So yesterday, and I had this like thought in my mind. For some reason, I have such a prejudice against jumping jacks where I was like, oh, those are just for kids. For whatever reason, I was like, jumping jacks, those aren't for adults. Adults don't do jumping jacks. I'm a refined individual. I do cardio and I'm miserable like an adult. Thank you very much. But that's not true. I think sometimes you got to move your like elbows and stuff. And running, you kind of are moving your elbows, but it's not the same. So I'm like trying to do a little bit of cardio, because like even in the times where I was like running 3-4 times a week, I never got a runner's high. God, imagine, that would be so good if I did. You know what I mean? I'd be smoking that kush, sorry. Metaphorically, okay? I metaphorically, not the dank ganj, capital D, capital G, but like the running aspect of it. I think I that would be awesome if after I went on a run, I was like getting the munchies and stuff. No, that literally never happened. That literally never happened. This was not the thumbnail, man. It's never the thumbnail. Every time I open my mouth and say this could be the thumbnail, it's not the thumbnail. Left Lord calls Riichi. I can't believe I threw 2 hands down the toilet by going for 7 pairs. I will say, like, we probably weren't gonna win either of these hands anyway. You know what I mean? When your hand starts off like hot garbage, it's not necessarily gonna like, oh, suddenly it's gonna become Riichi Pinfu. All simple. It's not gonna do that, you know? Okay, funny Riichi, by the way. Extremely funny Riichi. And then the sumo from Left Lord. That's good. A crossword is the one getting dumpstered right now. They pay out the dealer penalty, and they paid $1,000 just to watch. So I guess I'm not complaining. Although I would like to actually play the game today. This is going to be an hour-long banner. You're about to watch the sunset with me, okay? The lighting's going to get dimmer and dimmer. What? Okay. Really good starting hand. 2 copies of the Dora. That's really good. I would chi here. My worst shape in my hand is a 7-8, right? Because if we ever draw into a 9 of bamboo, we might end up in a permanent Ferritin jail kind of a situation. Okay, this is okay. I would happily open up my hand for 6 of bamboo. I'm gonna just be real with you, okay? Not every streamer is gonna tell it like it is, but I'll say what's on my mind. I would even pawn into the Dora. I would genuinely do that. It's a little greedy, but it's like all simples 3 Dora. Like, I'm throwing it back for that. That's absolutely correct. Pawning the 7 of bamboo doesn't feel right to me. Because we could also do like some 7 pairs chicanery or something. I have been watching Better Call Saul clips on YouTube. Yes, that's absolutely still true. I promise I'll actually watch the TV show one day and just, instead of just recap video essays or director's commentary YouTube shorts, which is unfortunately how I've been consuming that show. Crossroad pawns into your C1. Oh, that's so cute. It's cute that you have 1 Han already locked up for you in your hand right now. I'll keep my 7 pairs options alive, but this is good, right? Schmoving towards this 3-4 weight is better than the 7-8 weight. I mean, a lot of 2s. Oh no. Oh, wow. That's awful. Okay, maybe we just picked wrong immediately, but at the time of that discard, only 2 2s were visible. Now 3 2s are visible, which really stinks. But who knows? Maybe we could get the last copy of it. Maybe we can even get the MFing red 5 that goes sicko mode. Oh my god. All simples, red 5 Dora. This is 8,000 points. Would love some agency. Yostar, if you're listening, would simply adore a tiny bit of agency right now. Is that yapping about? Oh yeah, I was moving my creaky bones, and it doesn't. I'm just doing like jumping jacks and stuff, cause regular schmegular cardio is like, I don't know. It doesn't make a Yusong very happy. And this isn't gonna end, because I genuinely thought that there were only 2, like, exercising was a binary, okay? It was very small-minded of me. I thought exercising was either no. Okay, the pawn and not a Ron. Please, I need you to do something extremely stupid right now. I need someone to discard the Dora into someone else's Riichi. Which, by the way, I don't think is gonna happen, but, like, it could. 3 of bamboozlers, do not let me down. Oh my god, my hand is good, though. Like, I'm not just, like, stupidly pushing, right? I mean, this is genuinely good for us. It stinks that we did not win this hand, but it is good in the sense that, like, someone is losing the game and it is not me. I hate to relish in someone else's misfortune, but, like, that's the MFing monster that Riichi Mahjong's turned me into, by the way. Hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. No, that's not true. Not this video, anyway. And also, I like this game. I'm not trying to backpedal. I wouldn't make 1,000 YouTube videos if I didn't enjoy the game. Anyway, so I'll let you know how this experiment goes. Hopefully, you know, it does something. I will say, like, I did some jumping jacks. I did like 5 push-ups and sit-ups the other day, not to flex or anything, but, you know, a tiny bit, because you want to get into it, like, very slowly. Also, by the way, what the F is any of this? Like, that's not actually a good tile. That's genuinely not a good tile. But if I draw into another 7, it's an amazing tile, right? Pure double sequence. It's kind of not bad. Ooh, okay. I'm almost confused as to what we're supposed to do with this hand. I don't know if that 6 of bamboo was correct at all. East for everything decision. You know what I mean? Like a bagel that has a lot of flavor. Awesome everything bagel joke, Yusong. Yeah, no problem. I got you. So I'll let you know how that goes. It's hard because I think I'll only start to see the benefits after, like, doing it for a few days in a row or a few weeks in a row, and, like, it's gonna take me a while to build up to that. And the worst part is that, like, I don't think you're allowed to just exercise. The oligarchs in charge made it so that, like, you have to exercise and you have to meditate or something, you know? Like, I don't know. I have this. There are 2 wolves inside me. One of these wolves is really cynical. I think I grew up in a pretty cynical household. I don't blame my parents for this. I think the cynicism is not necessarily a bad thing. Here's where cynicism has helped me. I think I'm much more skeptical of scams, even though I've fallen for some, you know, when some stocks were popular on Reddit. I'm not proud to admit this. I dabbled in that, and I lost a bunch of money. So this is when I was salaried. So luckily, I mean, it's bad no matter what. Is this the thumbnail? Because it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And Christmas kind of sounds like 4 concealed triplets right now. So, ooh, okay. I mean, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai now. If I draw into another Dora, oh my god, that's disgusting. Riichi pure double sequence Dora. 12,000 points in the dealer seat. goes bingo, bango, bongo with it. If I draw into 2 of bamboo, I also slam the like and subscribe, right? Riichi 1 Dora pure double sequence, but a chance to win off of another Dora, perchance the dream. So a lot of good stuff could still happen with this hand. The 2 of bamboo is probably not going to come out. There's only 2 copies of it left. Oh. At least the 5 of characters is ironically a safe tile this round, or unexpectedly a safe tile in this round. Usually it's very, very dangerous. But it's safe to the player who's called Riichi. It's literally Genbutsu, which you love to see. How do I feel about the... Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I mean, number 1, I don't have anything safe. I'm not about to discard the MFing Dora tile, by the way. Why discard the 9 of characters? I guess it's a terminal tile. Oh, no, look at this. It's so bad for us now. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. People are going to be so mad at me. It's never the thumbnail. It's never the thumbnail. People are going to be mad at me. Yusong, what about 7 pairs? Wipe that smirk off your face. It's never 7 pairs, and you know that just as much as I do. I'm probably going to cut 9 of bamboo next, right? That seems like a good tile to throw. 6 of circles is literally inside Tsuji. Oh, no. Okay, we're gaming right now. They're not waiting with a 7-8. They're not waiting with a 4-5. They could have something diabolical like 5-7, so I don't love that discard necessarily. 9 of bamboozlers, love to see that it's a good tile. Love to see that it's a safe tile. I'll let you know how that goes. I moved my bones, but I wasn't... Like, I didn't meditate yesterday. Oh, yeah. I got 2 wolves inside of me. They're very cynical. Growing up, my parents are very cynical. And I think that's a good thing because it benefits you in that you're a little bit more wary of scams. You're a little bit, more suspicious of literally anything. And I think that having a little bit of cynicism is very, good if you're trying to do, it's a lot of the times cynicism is, funny, So... it's good for comedy, okay? I don't know. I hated the way that I said comedy there. I don't know. It grossed me out for some reason, even though I has no right to. It's good for comedically. Sometimes a little cynical voice is very funny. It's bad in the sense that anytime someone says anything about mental health, my brain instinctively, even though deep down I truly believe in the existence of mental health and that you should take it very seriously, my brain is like, man, that's not real. That's the first knee-jerk reaction, and I don't like it. So whenever somebody says the words, for example, a mind-body connection, I'm like, oh boy, you know what I mean? I don't like this, but I give a big eye roll. I don't know if this is correct, by the way. I'm hopelessly optimistic for the green dragon, even if it's on a single tile wait for it, which again, I don't think is, or for the first time, I don't know if it's smart. Otherwise this hand is, wow, okay. Hilarious. This hand is very, very funny. We are going to end up single tile Yorking it for the green dragon if this is how it goes. We can probably get away with throwing the green dragon, but there's a world where a crossroad calls pawn, and it's actually the worst day of my life. Oh my god, okay. Our hand is very, very normal. We can play this hand very, very normally. Right Lord with the Riichi. Okay, I love that. And by I love that, I mean, it's a little spicy for us. We definitely don't want to make any enemies this round. I'm going to cut 9 of characters. They're not waiting with a 7-8. It's impossible for them to be waiting with a pair of the 9 of characters as well. You have a Death Wish, my dear. A crossover with the Death Wish, throwing the Dora after the Riichi gets called. You never know, right? Someone could call Riichi, have 7 pairs, single tile Yorker for the Dora. This is, honestly, thank you. Thank you for getting me out of this purgatory. This game, I had 0 agency. We have to play a 3-player game because I have no thumbnails. At no point, oh my god, the boy who cried thumbnail. At no point did we have any agency. At no point were we actually playing. God, oh my god, oh my god. So anytime somebody says mind-body connection, I'm like, what are you gonna mind-body D's nuts? You know what I mean? It's just so cynical for literally no reason whatsoever. But I do believe that S is important, you know? It's like you can't just do the exercise, you also gotta meditate. And then you'll be literally invincible. At least that's what I'm assuming. East 1, repeat 1, folding. What happened here? I was pogging. Maka spit on me, by the way. Maka hates it whenever you go for 13 orphans, so I don't think my grade is very good. A-, that's genuinely not that bad. 7 of bamboo, I'm gaming right now. 8 of circles, I'm gaming right now. They like the folding here because we're still, we're still doing okay. And they want me, oh Maka, you're a sicko. You wanted me to push this? You're nuts. I know they cut a 4 early on, but that 6 discard I don't think is early. If this 4 came from like a second discard, sure. I could maybe see getting rid of this. But this is also a spicy tile because people want to keep A4 and A5 in their hand to try to accept the Dora tile. You know what I mean? What are you actually waiting for? The Dora tile, same principle, right? They want to just be able to accept the Dora no matter what. I was big folding here. 27 to 42. Don't even sweat it. That's basically equivalent. If you round up, it's basically equivalent. East 4 everything decision. By the way, don't obviously that's not true. East 4 everything decision. Yeah, this hand was really strange. This hand was really strange. I cut the 3 of bamboo. You wanted me to cut this. Oh, I don't hate that. Casts a wide net, right? This 6-7 shape is still pretty strong, even without the second 7. 4 copies of the 5, 4 copies of the 8. We would have gotten immediately punished, which is absolutely hilarious. But, you know, the right decision is the right decision. I'm breaking up this 2-4 shape. Yostar is genuinely okay with that. And then we're folding, right? The Riichi gets called. And you wanted me to cut an 8 of characters because it's Suji Gaming. Oh, this was a much safer tile. They're not waiting with a 6 and a 7. And they literally cannot be waiting with a 7 and a 9 because we see all the 9s. So this was absolutely a safer tile. I just straight up missed this. I genuinely just straight up missed this. Do I need to put this in the LibreOffice document? You know what? We might as well. Because you never need... it's always good to remind yourself for a few lessons, you know? So anyways, once I master the mind-body connection, I'll let you know. I'll try to give you some shortcuts. Here's the unfortunate part. I don't think there are any shortcuts, but a boy can dream, you know? Like, what if you only had to do 10 jumping jacks or something? Please, keep in mind, even though Suji has burned you. Hey, excuse me. Why is LibreOffice not updating on the OBS? I just scrolled. Oh my God, LibreOffice. Can you work with me a little bit? Oh my, why is it black screen of death? Windows? Excuse me? Okay, I'm gonna open it one more time, okay? Just stay with me, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. It literally won't work. LibreOffice literally won't work. Okay, that's awful. I don't know why. Properties. Window title must match. What if I, okay, what if I did this? Why does that work? Genuinely, why does that work? Oh my God. Why does this, and it doesn't work. And you're gonna have to listen to some ASMR Riichi book too, okay? This is some dark art right here. Please keep in mind, even though Suji has burned you several times before, the flame is not to be feared. Try to notice when Suji also has is extra safe. In this case, it's impossible for a cross lord to have a 7-9 in their hand, as all the 9s are accounted for, my son. Okay, that goes hard. That's a good verse right there. You think when they were writing the Bible, they were like, damn, this is a good verse right here. Okay, I probably don't want to say that. Okay, East for everything decision. It's fine. Oh, we gotta move into the 3-player minds. There was literally no thumbnail. For sale, Jade Room, Hanshan, no thumbnail. I know, it's fricked up and sad. Bring me into the silver rooms. Bring me into the silver rooms right now. You're literally ranked Master 2-star. I'm begging you. This is not very competitive, and you know, this doesn't have very much competitive integrity. Oh, I didn't realize I was on trial here. It's okay. Sometimes you gotta get a thumbnail on the 3-player minds. Do I feel bad about it? I mean, what am I gonna put in the thumbnail? A failed 13 orphans attempt? I don't effing think so. This, a half flush? Oh my God, what is it, Christmas morning? Maybe, you know, full flush? Maybe even all greens? Oh, now that I've said it, I mean, I'll just say the line. Okay, this is not the thumbnail. This is not can this be the okay. Why it be looking kind of green though? Like, why is it unironically very green with it? So for all greens, I got to get rid of the 7 of bamboo as well, which is a heartbreaking decision. What else do we want to draw into? Our nut draws are like 4 of bamboo. Oh, the 3 of bamboo is also good, because for all greens, it can't be the 1 of bamboo. The bird of the feet is red. The feet of the bird is red. Excuse me. It literally needs to be all green. So the 7 of bamboo also doesn't work. The red 5 doesn't work. The regular 5 doesn't work either. But like, you know, just some food for thought. Do we go? Oh my God. Is this the thumbnail parentheses derogatory? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Well, it's going to be a little tricky for this hand to be the all green meme dream that we want it to be. Holy. If I draw into another 3 of bamboo, we have to go for it. If I draw into 4 of bamboo, that's not bad, right? 3, 4, 5 doesn't work, but 2, 3, 4 does work. Ah, the 2s are gone. Okay, so that actually doesn't work. It's got to be very... I'm not going to run. I'm genuinely not. I'm literally going to press the skip button. Oh my... Oh, no. Please. At least give me the Yakuman ready. Okay, all right. Well... Ah! Ah! I don't know if I even covered it up. We got our thumbnail! We got our thumbnail! I don't give a frick! We got our thumbnail, folks. That's the first time I've been in Tenbai for all greens. That's genuinely so messed up. You're allowed to be... I mean, you don't need my permission for this. Imagine if this is another one. You're allowed to be mad at me for today's video. The thumbnail, everything, you know what I mean? The commentary, I guess, you know? Like, you're allowed to be very angry. No one would be more understanding than me, quite frankly. You saw anything else going on in your life? I signed up to be, or I volunteered to be a piano accompanist for a friend's, like, musical theater performance. It's not like a full show, just like singing some songs. And so I'm very excited about that, but in my spare time, I've literally just been studying the blade, and by that I mean practicing Sondheim. So, you know, genuinely not a bad time. I can't complain. But you know, this next commentary line is for 3 people out there. You know when like someone gives you a piece of sheet music and then you open it up and then you immediately see 6 flats in the key signature and you're like, God damn, like, you know, it's just like for those of you, basically like. Some key signatures, like playing a song in the C of, in the key of C, excuse me, I like broke my own brain. It's very easy. There's no sharps and flats in the key signature. So when you see a note and you're like, oh, that's an F, like you don't need to then consult the key signature to be like, oh, is this an F sharp actually? So the less sharps and flats that exist in a key signature, the easier it is to read. And so when you get handed a piece of sheet music that's just like a million flats, a million sharps, 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 accidentals, that's when you're like, okay, well, you gotta pull up your pants. You gotta be like, I'm a real adult. I'm a musician. I can handle this, and it's just gonna take a long time to learn. It's genuinely just gonna take a long time to learn, but that's okay. I am excited. Like, I miss making music with other people. It's nice. It's nice to be a vocal accompanist because you can kind of delude yourself into thinking that you're as talented as the vocalist when that is just simply not true. Like when you're playing with a really talented singer, you're like, damn, I'm like, you know, in the presence of talent, your brain just like, you know, it gets the tinglies too. You're like, wow, we're killing it right now. And you're like, you know, you're just plunking along some chords and they're doing a mix between head voice and chest voice that's taken years to perfect. And, you know, it's fun though. It's genuinely fun. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. If I draw into white dragon or red dragon, I'll YOLO send it. I mean, I'll YOLO send it no matter what here. The half flush feels awesome. I don't know. I think I can get rid of the 2 of circles. I mean, it's not like I'm playing that much defense here in the... I mean, that's diabolical. Let's just see what happens. Is this the thumb? No, the Yakuman is the thumbnail. You already have your thumb. Okay. Look, the grind never stops. Just because you have a thumbnail doesn't mean the video's over, okay? Am I in this game at all? Oh, you know what? I am. In fact, it's anyone's game right now. I know I'm in last right now, but Among Us's kind of all we need. When does 3-player end? Does 3-player end if no one's above 40,000? Or is 40,000 the threshold? We might have some difficulties actually ending the game, but I'm kind of okay with that. If an East game goes into the South round, like, hey, I'm not complaining. Very zuzzy hand to just start things off with. I'm gonna cut the east wind. Like I know maybe orphans, but 4 north winds are okay. It's not orphans. What do we want to draw into? I think the red dragon is our nut draw. Outside of that, this hand is going to be very difficult to win. Also, by the way, why is everyone throwing hands in the 3-player silver room? Shouldn't this be easy? You know what I mean? I'm here to smurf. Why has everyone got like the mechanics of a Jade Room player? I was promised that these would be some easy dubs. 7 pairs, 2 Dora. Riichi 7 pairs, 2 Dora. That could maybe get us there, you know? And in fact, I think that it's the best opportunity for this hand to actually score big bongo bucks. So we might as well move towards that goal, that dream. I miss playing music with other people because it also just feels nice to be on a team. You know what I mean? To have some sort of like shared goal. And that's very cool. And how I feel about musical theater, I mean, it's nice. I like how like challenging it is. Because sometimes like, I mean, I'll just be real with you. Sometimes musical theater songs are kind of easy. Like no memes. Like for example, the song "She Used to Be Mine" from Waitress the musical. Some of you might know it because was it written by Sarah Bareilles or was she like the initial like main character? Anyway, the song "She Used to Be Mine" from the musical Waitress, very easy to play. It's literally just like a pop song. It's 4 chords, maybe like 5 or 6, but it's like you know, nothing rhythmically funky. You know what I mean? It's a very cut and dry kind of a song. Please cut the door. I'm begging you. Oh my god. Don't deal into Right Lord either. Oh, this is a great Riichi. This is a great Riichi. Right Lord can't even play deep. At least send them to the Shadow Realm so that I can get second. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. I think this is enough. Yeah. That's how you do it, folks. That's how you get a thumbnail in the 3-player minds. I'm sorry to clickbait you like that. But also, it's not clickbait. It literally happened in the video. You know what I mean? It's like, at no point in the thumbnail does it say, and we ronned the all greens hand. It's just that we reached the top of that mountain. The song "She Used to Be Mine," very easy to play. And then Sondheim is like a middle finger. It's like, okay, well, you actually gotta like, you want music, work for it, you little piggy, you know? That's how we're gonna end this video, folks. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you like the song, if you like the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel, such a great deal. You can always subscribe, new videos every single day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, all in our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.